You're watching live weigh-in coverage of the Farmers Insurance Elite at St. Lawrence River.
Unbelievable crowd every single time we come here. You never let us down. And man, what a day, what a crowd, what a community, what a part of the world to finish off the 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series season. We have given away a lot of hardware here this week. We've crowned our Rookie of the Year. We gave away Century Belts. We crowned our Angler of the Year yesterday. Let's hear it for Seth Fighter, ladies and gentlemen. 2021 Bassmaster Angler Year. Congratulations to Josh Strachner, our Rookie of the Year, and so many incredible anglers. Yeah, let's hear it for Josh Strachner, ladies and gentlemen. We started with 95 anglers in this field. 45 went out yesterday, but only the top 10 competed here today. And this is the final Elite Series event of 2021. And man, I'm going to tell you, not too long ago, we weren't going to be able to have a crowd here at all. And then just a few weeks ago, there was a few hundred people were going to be allowed here. But there's a lot more than that, and I'm thankful for everybody that worked on this and the amazing Bassmaster fans that came out here today. This event, we love coming to Waddington every single time we come here. The 6th time an Elite Series event is in Waddington this time around. The first time we came here was in 2013. And it's hard to believe that it was a community that so many in the fishing community said, Waddington? Where's Waddington? I know where the Thousand Islands is, but man, the entire fishing world knows where Waddington, New York is, and it's amazing what a small group and a community can do. Let's hear it for your community. Now, none of this would have been possible at all without the great folks from Farmers Insurance, our title sponsor this week. The best way to make them happy is make some noise for Farmers Insurance. And they know how to get you to make some noise. And our folks from Farmers Insurance, now when we get set up to do this, you guys know how this works. Right? Who's never been to a Bassmaster weigh-in? A dozen of you. Who's been to a Bassmaster weigh-in before? All right, so I don't need to explain this. I spin this. This is my version of pom-poms. When I spin that, you get really, really loud. When our anglers come through, we need you to go absolutely insane so people realize that Waddington's a great place to come catch fish, but also have a really good time. And the best way to do that is to bribe you with free stuff, and we're going to do that thanks to our friends from Farmers Insurance. Let's bring them out with a fan frenzy. Get loud for them, ladies and gentlemen. Farmers Insurance, can't thank them enough for being our title sponsor here this week for the 9th stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series. All right. Let's hear it for Farmers Insurance, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we have cameras all around here, and that was just a little bit to warm you up here, but I need 30 seconds of absolute insanity. You see these FS1. How cool is it that the Bassmaster Elite Series Bass Live every Saturday and Sunday on FS1? Let's hear it for that, ladies and gentlemen. We want to show you off on FS1. I need 30 seconds of absolute insanity. 1, 2, 3, let me hear you. All right. I think for a regular city, that is pretty good. But this is Waddington, New York. You guys have traded the record with the Sabine River down in Orange, Texas. This place is known for big fish and big crowds and big noise. Let's get loud! All right. right, I think we're just about ready. Are you guys ready? All right, before we bring out any anglers, before we bring out this next person, first of all, I want to say, so many great people that made this event possible. First of all, a group that you see running around here, the entire Bassmaster staff and everything, but one special group, the Bassmaster live camera folks. They go through every single thing that these anglers do day after day. Let's hear it for the Bassmaster camera folks. The JM crew back in Little Rock, the Birmingham Bassmaster office, every single division of bass, we thank each and every one of you because we learn year after year the two most important things about this sport is the fish and you folks here. And you guys make this sport. And this year is the first time I'm up on this stage without Trip Weldon. And you guys know Trip Weldon, my partner in crime up here for 30 years, is now at home enjoying his retirement. So let's send him a little love, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the problem is, how do you fill the shoes of somebody like Trip Weldon? And we were so lucky to have an incredible team of tournament directors that worked hard to put this whole season together. But I'm going to bring out our senior tournament manager, and I need you to get really, really loud. Let me hear it for LT, Lisa Talmadge. LT, welcome to Waddington, New York, man. And this, every single time we come here, it is incredible. And now you're just getting a little taste of what Waddington is really like.
This is an amazing crowd. Thank you guys so much for all your support here. Thank you. From the bottom of our heart, thank you so much.
LT, I want to thank you and congratulate you on a great season. But this, our final event, hard to believe that the season on the Elite Series is going to be over, but we couldn't have done this without so many great people.
Absolutely. But before we go into thanking them, we did have a tough season. From every weather condition, from lightning, wind, fog, you name it. It seemed like every tournament something was coming up and we had to postpone. But all the staff rallied together, we made it work, and then all the anglers, they had to deal with all those adverse conditions. So I have to hand it to them for having to deal with that. I mean, these guys are tough, so I give them a round of applause. But yes, we couldn't make this happen without the St. Lawrence County Chamber of Commerce. Thanks to Brooke Rouse, also all the volunteers, the Northern New York Bassmaster Juniors for all their help. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Also, Bill Dashon, thank you so much for your help. I do want to thank a special thanks to Paul Hudson and Barb Elliott for all their help with fish care this week. The anglers do appreciate that. All the staff, thank you. It's been a great season. Thank you so much. Bass fans, thank you.
Lisa Talmadge, thank you. We got 10 more anglers away. You ready to do this? Let's get the stage scale set up, ladies and gentlemen. You guys know how this works. We need you to make lots and lots of noise as we weigh in our anglers for the final Elite Series event of 2021. Unbelievable season, and so thankful for everybody that made this possible. But this is going to be an incredibly tight tournament. But Waddington, New York, you guys know how this is done. One more time. Are you ready? I know you can do better than that. Are you ready? Let's get ready to web! Our very first angler made a giant charge to get inside the top 10 in his final Elite Series event. From Spring Grove, Illinois, the king of the chain rats, Chris GROH! 60 pounds, 13 ounces as of yesterday. Had a giant 24-pound day yesterday. 60, 13. He needs 7 pounds, 14 ounces to take the lead here today. Tough day today, he says. 3 fish here today. 8 pounds, 10 ounces. He takes the lead. 69 pounds, 7 ounces. Let's hear it for him. One of our top 10. 8'10". He's leading the tournament with 69 pounds, 7 ounces. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats of Big Bass. You know it's going to take over the lead for the day, 4:14. But you got a few anglers got a thing or two to say about that. But Chris, man, look out in this crowd and what you did yesterday, the rally you did coming into this event with so much pressure, so many distractions. Really, you know, let's be honest. To do what you did was not only inspiring, but pretty amazing to be part of yesterday.
Oh, I really appreciate that. I don't know. I know people follow me. I kind of just made kind of an emotional post, and I don't know. Maybe I just let it all out, and then I just fished clean. I don't know. But it was a magical week, and I don't even know. I'm going to miss people, but I'm going to start by thanking Bass. This is, you know, an amazing opportunity. You know, thank you, Dave, Lisa, Tripp. Amazing. I mean, in this crowd, you guys, holy cow, unbelievable. New York, give it a round, you know. But, you know, I'm gonna start with the, you know, the really important people. You know, my mom, I couldn't do without her. She's a rock, you know. And then my woman, Karimi, she's amazing. It takes a strong to be able to do this, you know. It's just difficult. It you know, ups and downs, roller coaster. I can go on, but, and then get to, you know, the rest of my family and friends, Chain Rats, you guys are the best. You hands down. But, you know, as for sponsors, Berkeley, Abu Garcia, I couldn't do it without you guys. Brad, you are the bomb. You made dreams come true for me. Battleborn Batteries, Plenum, Phoenix, Mercury, Bob's Jack Plates, Triangle Sports and Marine. Holy cow, I can't wait to see my tab. I owe you a lot of money. I don't know. I'm going to go before I start crying, but I love all you guys. This is it, and it was a blessed and amazing week, and I definitely thought to, you know, thank the man above, too. So.
Chris Grohl, thank you for being you. We love you, and you're always part of the Bassmaster family. Our next angler, let's get him rolling through. He is a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 4-time Forest Wood Cup qualifier, the 2020 Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Minnesota, the Sleepy Assassin, Austin Felix. 61 pounds and 4 ounces to start the day. But Chris Groh's got to come back because he's our tournament leader. He's got to load our hot seat. Somebody grab Chris Groh. 61 pounds, 4 ounces to start the day. Austin Felix.
From this one, he's been beating me my whole life.
He didn't beat you today. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. He had a tough day today, so you got to go load our hot seat.
What did you do today?
That's my job. Stop asking him questions.
I'll tell you what I did today. I did a lot of really stupid stuff. So my whole plan was it was going to be windy today, so I've been running to the lake every day, and I'm like, I'm just going to stick around in the river and, you know, do my thing, see what happens. I didn't really think I could win, but I thought maybe I could move up, maybe try to catch a big bag. Well, I ran all the way to Clayton about 10 o'clock. I didn't have a bite, so I thought, hey, you know what? Let's change the rules and go out on the lake, and it was freaking nasty. But I went all the way to the islands anyways, about 10:30. I got there about noon.
At 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. I got there about 11:30 maybe, and fished for like an hour. Couldn't fish most of my stuff because it was just rocking too hard. So I bailed out, and I ended up having to run straight to shore because I couldn't make it in, because the waves are just too dang big. So we like weaved our way through little islands around all them little bays and stuff and got right back into the lake. I'm like, oh crap, I'm running low on time. So I bailed out, ran all the way up here. About 2 miles from the boat ramp, I looked down and realized it's only 2 o'clock. And I'm like, my whole day has just been a debacle. So I decided to run up north a little ways, check some dots that I hadn't checked, and there wasn't anything on that. But that's what happened. I had about a 2.5 pounder for the day. But what else are you gonna do? I'm worn out. I fished for 14 days straight. I put on over 800 miles on my Phoenix Mercury in the last 4 days, and if that doesn't tell you something about that setup, nothing will. I just beat that thing to the ground, and it just keeps on going. So I got a lot of people to thank. Lawrence, that new active target is the deal. If you don't have forward-facing sonar up here, you are in such a handicap. You might as well not show up in the morning. The TH Marine Power Pole Sonar Pros Boat Logics, that's my whole boat setup, and it pretty much held together flawlessly all week. And other than that, I got Sightline Outdoors. They're an apparel company that they're my title sponsor. They've done a great deal to get me out here. When I showed up, I was doing this all out of pocket, and they really stepped up and have helped me out a lot. So go check them out. What else? Eris Rods. Eris Rods, they're an Italian rod company, and I just jumped on with them this year. They're an amazing, high-quality rod. Other than that, I got to thank my parents and the girlfriend. I got to thank you guys. Freaking, without you guys, with you, Davey, Z, Tommy, most of the guys out here are just kind of misfits and bass geeks, and you guys somehow managed to make us look cool. And so without you guys, I don't know what we'd be doing. We'd just be the nerdy kids in the back of the classroom. But yeah, I don't know. I can't think of a better place. I get to come to work every day in my pajamas, and I wouldn't change a thing.
We love having you part of the Elite Series. Congrats on an awesome season. Let's hear it for the sleepy assassin, ladies and gentlemen, Austin Felix. One down.
That was halfway to the truck.
Let's keep him rolling through. Our next angler, a three-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former winner in the Bassmaster Opens. From Mount Carmel, Tennessee, every day is doomsday for David Mullins. 62 pounds and 2 ounces to start his day. Digging deep in that Phoenix live well at 62.2. Got 5 fish here. Chris, I don't want to spoil the party, but I think you're going to get the other way halfway to the truck. 5 fish for Mullins here today. Needs 7 pounds, 6 ounces to take the lead from Chris GROH. 62.2 to start the day, looking for 7.6, 19 pounds, 9 ounces, with 81 pounds, 11 ounces. What other sport on earth, ladies and gentlemen, do you see sportsmanship like that? Let's hear it for David Mullins, your brand new leader, and Chris GROH. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and big hearts from amazing people. Mullins, I love you. What you just did there was awesome. And I'm not even talking about the 19 pounds, 9 ounces, or whatever you just weighed in.
Oh, man, I love Chris, man. And I get choked up talking about him, man. He's just got a big heart, and love him to death.
A great tournament you've had here this week, man, and came in here needing a good finish to get back in the Classic, and it looks like you have done that. Tell me about how you got here. So many anglers that you would have been pre-tournament favorites have already head home, but you're one of the top 10.
Yeah, I had a lot of pressure, man. I dropped out at Champlain. I lost some good fish over there to give me a good finish, and I had to grind it out here. And I caught all my fish this week, either on a spy bait or a hair jig. I've got a little 7-foot Doomsday rod. It's a 47 series rod with a real light tip, and man, it's so good to throw a hair jig on. They're going to be coming up for sale soon, so look for those. But I was just checking out shallow spots, and I couldn't, usually in live scope, you get up here in the Great Lakes area and you can see the fish swimming around, and with this much current coming down, you can't see them. But what I would do, I would get on these shallow bars, and I would actually fan my live scope around, and I would find the high spots on each one of these bars, and those fish would be either in the front or the back of those high spots, in front of the current or behind it. And I would take that little hair jig or spy bait, and that's how I caught them all. And, I've been catching all my fish about from noon till 3 o'clock. And today I caught them all before 11. I never had a bite after 11 o'clock, and I could not believe it. But, you know, it's a great fishery up here. But more important, y'all are great fans, and I love seeing everybody come out like this.
It really is incredible, an incredible venue to finish out the season, but you're not done yet because you're going to load our hot seat here.
All right, let's load it up.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, your tournament leader. And let's roll through our next angler, quickly becoming a fan favorite. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, making his 5th top 10. He has made every single cut in the north except for one, all the way from Japan. Get loud for Takumi Ito! 64 pounds even at the start of today. He's got 5 fish here, ladies and gentlemen. Put on an absolute show. If you watched Bassmaster Live, a couple of photographers can move out of the way. Maybe the people can see. It's because that's what happens when you have a big day. Digging deep, and that Skeeter Yamaha live well. Get loud for Takumi time. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. Takumi Ito, double guns loaded. Wow. At 64 pounds even. And a man who claims to be able to speak to the smallmouth bass. And at this point, I don't think you can call him a liar, ladies and gentlemen, because he has been speaking to them in a big way here this week. His 5th Bassmaster top 10. And oh boy, somebody went to the Piggly Wiggly and come back with a whole sack full. He needs 17 pounds, 12 ounces. Looking for 17, 12, 5 fish. 26 pounds even! 26 pounds even! And with 90 pounds, Takumi Ito is your brand new leader. With that, we say goodbye to David Mullins, and we say hello to Takumi Ito. We're going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 414 for the day. It was last year. 6 pounds even, another 6-pounder. He got one yesterday, another one here today. 26 pounds even, 90 pounds. You are leading this tournament, and it truly is taco time.
Wow. Yeah. So today is Takumi Disneyland. It's a very, very crowded. So I throwing water down 105 pounder smallmouth. I don't know why. Why?
100.
Yeah, 100. I throwing water down. Oh, looks like bottom. No bottom. All 5 pounder smallmouth. Or maybe smallmouth love taku. Smallmouth want to eat Japanese food. Oh, taku, come here. 100 bass coming my spot. I don't know.
Were you able to talk to them today? Because you did some talking on our scales.
Yeah. So, smallmouth can speak Japanese language. I can speak Japanese language. So, I can speak smallmouth. Yeah. Smallmouth no eat 3-pounder. Cannot eat small. So, you cannot eat. 5-pounder can eat, but fight. 5-pounder, fight. Yes, that's all. Only 2.5 hours, not 3 hours, because I can speak smallmouth. So very, very easy day.
Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and man, he is a living example of that. Takumi, if you were to win this today, if you become an Elite Series champion, what would that mean to you and your family?
If I win, so maybe I cannot speak English, maybe. So because my brain is now my brain and the blood is so rolling. So I cannot thinking any or now. So maybe if I win, I don't know.
Okay. Let me try this a different route. If you win today, what will you say to the smallmouth?
Oh, smallmouth maybe. Congratulations, Taku. I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You are an inspiration, and it's amazing to watch you on the water. What a day.
Yeah.
And man, 90 pounds even, and you're just a few anglers away from becoming an Elite Series champion.
Okay, I understand. So, yeah, so I hope win. So, yeah, so sorry. So my blood is rolling in my brain. They're very, very difficult to thinking now.
I imagine. Okay, I'm going to give you a spot. This is a very good spot for thinking.
Oh.
Very good spot for thinking over there.
Really? Taku chair?
Yes!
Okay.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember that. Maybe Taku chair. I remember Sabine River. I sit down here.
Yes!
Yes, okay. I sit down the Taku chair.
Okay, you sit there, but afterwards I want you to stand there and hold the trophy. How about that?
Maybe I have no power. I cannot hold maybe. So please, so help me. So you hold here, I under the here and the hold. Maybe. Yeah.
Well, I think you will find the power. We'll find out.
I have no power. I have no power. So they have power. So please help me.
I will see what we will work it out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your leader. And I also speak smallmouth. Decabass.
Decabass, yeah.
What does decabass mean? On the microphone. Talk on the microphone. What does decabass mean?
Decabass means the giant bass. In Japanese, decabass. All
And
right?
in smallmouth.
Yes, decabass is the
same.
smallmouth. Yeah, same.
Do you want? Hold on. Here, let me get you.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very
thirsty.
much.
Have a drink.
I need water.
Have a drink. Think of things. Get some power. Power?
Yeah.
Speaking of power, this next angler is very powerful. Let's get him rolling through. He won the first time we ever came here. He is a 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Bass Nation National Champion, a former Elite Series Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy, Brandon Polinick. Good job. Very good. I think he was mean mugging Taco there for a second. Let's hear it for Polinick. Taco, I think you took some of his power there. Would have been a louder cheer maybe if he went after you. Let's hear it for Polinick. The prodigy came into today with 64 pounds, 7 ounces. He only needs 25 pounds, 10 ounces. 18 pounds even with 82 pounds, 7 ounces. Another incredible season on the Bassmaster Elite Series for the prodigy, Brandon Polinick. Well, it seems that you exposed the weakness in the powerful. He says he's not powerful, but it was very powerful. You exposed the weakness yesterday. He's very good at speaking to smallmouth, just not very good at guessing his weight.
He did cut that deficit in half, though. He was 4 pounds off yesterday. He was only 2 pounds off today. So he is getting better and better at addition. He's getting better at catching smallmouth, better at catching largemouth, better at stealing trophies from me on this river. Taki is becoming one of my best friends and my worst enemies at the same time. I mean, you guys are amazing. I was like down and out the first time I won here, right? I just came off a disqualification. I was out of the Classic, ran all the way to the lake when no one thought it was possible. And you guys showed up at that very first time we came to Waddington, and you guys have shown up every single time since. So hats off to you guys. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to come back. I mean, it's an amazing fishery, and I hope it stays that way. Do everything you can to protect it, take care of it, because it truly is one of the most amazing places. I feel like it's my second home, even though it's 55 hours from my house. So thank you guys. Can't wait to come back. Keep having us. Keep being awesome. Love you guys, Waddington.
Congrats on another awesome season. That was a big one. Big one you just beat there.
Yeah. So,
Well, maybe did you ask him to help lift the trophy?
yes, yeah. Brandon is powerful.
Yes.
But I'm not powerful. Maybe he cannot. So
This next angler led the tournament for the first 2 days. He is a 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. All the way from Florida, but an incredible track record in the north. From Gainesville, Florida, get loud for Bernie Schultz. Started the day with 64 pounds, 13 ounces. He's got a 5-fish limit here today. Led the first 2 days of this event. Kicked it off on day 1 with 25 pounds, 5 ounces, which was the biggest bag of the tournament until just a few minutes ago when Takumi Ito dropped 26 pounds even on the scale. 64 pounds, 13 ounces at the start of today. Needs 25 pounds, 4 ounces. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into 4th place with 80 pounds and 6 ounces. Let's hear it for Bernie Schultz, an incredible top 10 finish to finish off the 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series. Bernie, first of all, congrats on a great finish. Great way to finish the season. I know you wanted to take the W, but when you see what Takumi did there, I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt as much.
We better check his visa. That's all I got to say. Any of you guys thinking about getting a vasectomy, save your money and just take a ride on the river on a Sunday when there's a regatta. You'll never worry about kids again. I swear to God. I took a pounding today, but great fishery. Awesome crowd, and hopefully we'll be back and give it another shot.
I'm sure we'll be back here again. I mean, it's got to be a great this area. You spent so much time here over the years. Every time we come back here, it's got to be almost a bit of a homecoming for somebody who lives in Florida. This got to be a second home to you.
Yeah, I love it. I started coming up here in the '80s for tournaments then, and just fell in love with the place and tried to get up here for the Canadian Open and other events. You know, FLW used to come up here. I won one of those, won a Canadian Open, and just, it's a special place, full of fish, just unbelievably healthy, and the habitat's just so lush and beautiful, and gin clear water. I mean, it's like fishing in the Bahamas. I tell people that in Florida, and like, no way. But you could read the newspaper in 10 feet of water on the bottom, I'm telling you. It's that clear. Awesome place, and I really hope we keep coming.
Sure, we'll be back. Bernie Schultz, always great to have you here. Whew.
can I sit here?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Still Taco's chair.
Okay, tac chair is awesome. I love it.
You look good in it.
Yeah.
Comfortable? Comfortable? Feels nice?
Yes,
Nice to sit
very
in?
nice. So soft and relaxed. So maybe I can sleep here now.
We will find out. I wouldn't relax yet. Let's bring out the 2020 Bassmaster Elite Series Angler of the Year. He is a 19-time Forest Wood Cup qualifier, a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. From Texas, the 2020 Elite Series Angler of the Year, Clark Wendlandt. Started the day with 65 pounds and 9 ounces. 5 fish here today on the very fishery he kicked off his pro career. The incredible St. Lawrence River in beautiful Waddington, New York. We can't thank Waddington, New York and the St. Lawrence County for hosting us once again. You guys always deliver. Giant crowds and giant fish just like that one. Had 65 pounds and 9 ounces to start the day. He needs 24 pounds, 8 ounces. Because taco time was very powerful today. Looking for 24 pounds and 8 ounces. 23 pounds and an ounce. 23-1 with 88 pounds at 10 ounces. Clark Wendlandt, you move into second place, a pound 7 short of the lead. And I got to believe, I mean, as much as you would have loved to win this one, I got to believe in this situation, it's one of those ones where he got 26 pounds.
I mean, I didn't lose it. I mean, no, he went out and won it. And, you know, it's interesting. Taku and I fished really close together last year out in the lake. And he didn't show up anywhere near me, but he would always run by me, and he just kept on going, you know. And so I told him, I said, you know, Chris Johnson said that it's going to be pretty rough coming back if that wind really starts blowing. And he's like, I just fish a couple hours. It's okay. I mean, like, he comes back in. He comes running back by me about 2.5 hours is all it took him to catch 26 pounds. So I had a super time. I mean, it was, I lost one fish, and I've said many times, you can't lose. You know, it's the key fish that matter. You know, losing a 4-pounder out there is not a big deal. You're going to catch a 4-pounder. But losing a 5-pounder, you wouldn't think it's that big a difference. Losing that 5-pounder is a huge deal. And I lost a 5 yesterday, weighed in a 3.5, and that would have been enough. But my hat's off to Taku. I mean, I told the Japanese TV yesterday, I mean, it's amazing. I don't know if I could go to Japan and, like, give up everything, and his family's back there, and he comes here and wins bass tournaments at the top level, not just at an average level, at the top level. And that's really very impressive.
Very impressive. Always great to have you on the stage. A great highlight to finish the season for Clark Wendlandt. Woo! There's 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more. But the next guy won the last time we were here.
Oh, no.
And the time before that, the worst he's ever done here is second place.
Oh. Oh, man. I want to go home.
You know how you think that smallmouth speak Japanese? Some days he thinks they speak Canadian.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Multilingual.
Yeah, sometimes so I can understand so smallmouth speak language. Maybe Canadian. Yeah, I think so too. Sometimes I cannot understand, but sometimes I can understand.
Today you understood. Canadians are always very difficult to understand, trust me. This guy understands this fishery. Let's get him rolling through. He won the first ever FLW Tour event he fished. He became the first Canadian to win an Elite Series event from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. Get loud for Chris Johnston! One half of the Johnson brothers juggernaut that has absolutely dominated this fishery. 65 pounds, 11 ounces to start the day. because of the incredible job done by Takumi Ito, he needs to have had a big day, his biggest day of the tournament. He's looking for 24 pounds and 6 ounces. 19 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into third place with 85 pounds even. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, the champion. Last time we came here, the very first Canadian to ever win an Elite Series event. Chris, unfortunately not going to take the title this time around, but man, your track record here is unbelievable, even before the Elites, outside of the Elites, and every single time you fish here. But watching a guy like Takumi Ito and what he did today, I mean, it seems like you're not the only international angler that's figured out this body of water.
He did a great job today, and congrats. My hat's off to you. It's well done, and you don't get much time to catch him like that. When we had this high winds, I don't know, I heard he fished for 2.5 hours. That's pretty impressive to catch 26 pounds of smallmouth in a couple hours. So I tried it today, and I gambled. I went to stuff I hadn't even practiced. And unfortunately, the fish were there, but I needed about a 60-inch trolling motor shaft to keep my prop in the water. I couldn't hold on the stuff, and it was nasty, but I gambled, and it didn't pay off today, but I'd do it again tomorrow if I could. So I have to say it is very nice being back in Waddington, though. I got to win last year, and it was special to me, but to win here in Waddington, it would be like winning at home. This crowd's amazing, and I appreciate you guys showing up every time.
A great season again in the Bassmaster Elite Series, another Bassmaster Classic qualification, and as of now, you officially qualify to go home and spend some much-needed time with the family. You've been on the road for a long time this year. I know you're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I can't wait to get home, and our fishing season's kind of just getting started back home, but for once, after a tournament, I get to get home before dark. And normally it's a 2-day drive for me, so I get to laugh at everyone that's driving back down south because I'll be sitting in my living room here about 8 o'clock tonight, so it's pretty nice.
So, let's how about me and you get across the border before we start bragging about getting home early. It's been a little trying this last little while.
Yeah, if someone slipped something in my truck, I could get held up for a long time, that's for sure.
An incredible season, an incredible angler, an incredible person. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Two more.
Two more. Oh man. Two more. Two more.
Should I go or we wait?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Let's roll through our next angler. He is a 2-time Forest Wood Cup qualifier. Took a win at the Bassmaster Opens, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, and a former Forest Wood Cup champion. From Alabama, get loud for Justin Atkins. Double guns loaded, bang, bang. Atkins once again delivers on this incredible fishery. Is it enough to topple Taco Time? 67 pounds, 14 ounces at the start of the day today. Justin Atkins comes into this event needing a win, and you're in. Win this event, and you guaranteed a berth in the Bassmaster Classic. This event, an eraser. Gets it done here, and it erases all the wrong that happened earlier this year. 67 pounds, 14 ounces started today. He needs 22 pounds, 3 ounces. 5, all alive, looking for 22, 3, 20 pounds, 14 ounces. 20 pounds, 14 ounces. And Justin Atkins moves into second place. Get loud. 88 pounds, 12 ounces in second place, 1 pound, 5 ounces short of the overall lead, being held by Takumi Ito. Takumi is leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass with a 6-pounder. Gonna weigh this one That one at 5:15. So to rub salt in the wound, Takumi Ito beat you by an ounce there. But man, I know you desperately wanted this win, but what you did here, you came in here laser focused and fished for one spot, and that is the win. And man, you came so close, Justin.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. And my hat's off to Taku. That's unbelievable what he did today. It was rough, and we got out there, and I'd been fishing for about an hour, and I saw him coming back. I looked at my cameraman. I said, he's either got him or he ain't got nothing. And the first is going to be would be the correct answer to that. So, but you know, I put it all out there on the line this week. I run my equipment really hard, made long runs every day, and I was blessed to get there and get back. I had a great tournament. I needed to salvage some points, and so you know this definitely did that for me. It's been an awesome week, man. I said this morning before I left, I said no matter how this shakes out, I'm just thankful for having a good tournament. You know, obviously I wanted to win, but I've had a long year, so I'm not going to complain about a top 10. And, you know, I got back to the ramp this afternoon, and my wife and my kid flew up here to see me. And, you know, the part of this job that people don't know is, you know, we're gone from our family so much. When I left, my kid was crawling, and he was barely trying to stand up, and she put him down on the ground today, and he went walking off. So, I miss out on a lot of moments getting to chase this dream, and I'm blessed to get to do it. I don't know how you go so long without getting to see your family, man. It's unbelievable. I'm super proud for you. You did awesome, and you're gonna make a great champion. I mean, we got one more, but buddy, you smashed him today.
Pretty incredible. Don't want to keep you from that family any longer. Go give them a hug. Let's hear it for Justin Atkins, ladies and gentlemen. One of the brightest young stars of our sport. And then there was two. Just one left. You and one other.
Just one. But
his last name is Johnston.
oh no. Oh no. No.
That name goes on a lot of trophies.
Yeah, I know. Johnston Brothers is awesome, so. Oh no.
I won't hold off.
Last one.
What's one? You,
Okay.
chair still comfortable?
Yes. Very good.
Very good.
Okay, yes.
Very good.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready? You can
I'm
do
ready.
this.
Yeah, I can do that.
Can you do this?
Yes, I can do that.
Tell me you can do this.
You can do that?
You can do it.
Yes, I can do it. I can do
I
it.
need your confidence.
Okay, yes.
Let's roll through our final angler. He is your day 3 leader, trying to complete the Canadian hat trick and become our 3rd Canadian Elite Series champion. He is a 4-time Canadian Open champion, a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Cory JOHNSTON. Cory JOHNSTON digging deep in that Power Pole Ranger live well. I got a little something to show you, Waddington. While Cory makes his way up, I'll invite Takumi. Let's stand up here, Takumi. Side by side, one of these great anglers is going to be our champion. Started the day with 68 pounds, 10 ounces. He needs 21 pounds, 7 ounces. 19 pounds, 6 ounces. 19.6. And it is taco time forever. Takumi Ito is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Takumi Ito Takumi, when we first met you, you said you never, ever fished for smallmouth. You made 3 cuts in a row, and a year later, you not only speak to smallmouth, but you just took out Not one Johnston, two Johnstons, and the rest of our top 10. You dominated this incredible fishery and for the rest of your life. You are a Bassmaster Elite Series champion. I know you're fluent at speaking smallmouth, but I need you to speak to the world right now and tell me what's going through your mind.
Yes, so sorry, so so but so I fishing every day. So in US I'm alone every day fishing. So I concentrate. So because Bassmaster Elite my dream, I want to win Bassmaster Elite Series. So today I won. So sorry, so bad. So maybe so Waddington, Central Lawrence River, so Taku Disneyland every day busy. Smallmouth many coming. So I think 105 pounder today. So maybe Taku. So smallmouth love Taku. So many fish coming here. So thank you very much. And so today is a very rough. So I'm no good bass boat driving because in Japan is so no rough water, but skitter boat is awesome and Yamaha SHO is very good. So every day it help me so I can drive in a rough water and so I fishing so very rough water, but so motor guide is awesome so I can stay easy so I can fishing. So my Disneyland I stay in so Anchor Rock so I can fishing every catch 5 pounder. So thank you very much. So my sponsors, so my family and the Bassmaster, so anglers and the Waddington people. So I love Waddington. I love Central Lawrence River. So thank you very much.
Tsukumi, you told me at the Bassmaster Classic at 8 years old, you beat Hank Parker in a video game to win the Bassmaster Classic. Yeah. This isn't a video game. This is real life. And I'd like to bring out Toby Viola from Farmers Insurance to do the handoff and make this official. A lifelong dream comes true. It is taco time forever. Takumi eat. I gotta hold the microphone. Hold on. Here, you can do it. I think you're powerful. You are powerful. I will. If you drop it, I'll catch it.
Please follow me. If I
will follow you.
Okay.
I
try.
I am very trustworthy. Ladies and gentlemen, You got it? Takumi Ito forever is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Today is Taku time. You are very good at catching smallmouth and catching trophies. Do you want to set it down?
Yes. I will sit down. So
it's very heavy.
Yeah, very heavy. So maybe taco only I cannot. So yes, very. Yes, okay. Oh. Safe.
Is that better than a video game?
Yeah. So video game, I 8 years old. I fishing, so many 10 pounder, 12 pounder. So but Hank Parker is very strong. Every time, so Hank Parker is tackle here, but Hank Parker is here. But I'm 7, 8 years old. I won Hank Parker video game. So now I'm St. Lawrence River, Waddington, I won the Bassmaster Elite Series. Dream come true. Big bass, big stage, big dream, Bassmaster.
Takumi Ito, ladies and gentlemen. And one day, some kid will say they beat Takumi Ito in a video game. He is your final Elite Series champion of 2021, the Farmers Insurance Bassmaster Elite at the St. Lawrence River. It's taco time! Your champion, Takumi Ito!
You're watching a Fox Sports presentation of
The Farmers Insurance Bassmaster Elite at the St. Lawrence River belongs to Takumi Ito. Takumi